on. Woo!
Beyonce, Jay-Z, P. Diddy got big time exposed, and this had led to a lot of drama.
It was genius. I think Beyonce did a great job and she tackled something.
Piers Morgan held on his show with Jaguar Wright, during which she claimed
not only what Mr. Carter has done to them, but his wife as well.
Jay-Z and Diddy remained friends despite being in constant competition for the world's wealthiest hip-hop artist.
This is so real, guys. This is the latest news about Beyonce, Jay-Z, and P. Diddy.
Jay-Z and Beyonce have many conspiracy theories recently with all of this stuff that has come out against Diddy.
Got exposed by another artist, singer named Jaguar Wright, shared some surprising stories.
Well, Jaguar Wright unexpectedly made several serious allegations about Jay-Z and Beyonce
in the interview that made people believe even more that P. Diddy, Beyonce, and Jay-Z are the bad guys. She claimed that Beyonce and Jay-Z were involved in some unusual parties hosted by P. Diddy, which made Beyonce and Jay-Z react to what she said. What's so curious is no one has tried to sue her against Jaguar for her comments, which adds even more mystery of this story, guys. I got some juicy tea, and you know, Jaguar Wright is a singer. She's made so many hits, and she wasn't scared to talk about this. In her interview, Jaguar Wright claimed that Beyonce and Jay-Z are not good people and implied that they have connections to Diddy's, gatherings, and she described them as the bad little couple and involved, a lot of not good activities. It's not even the parties, it's everything that Jay-Z and Beyonce have done with P. Diddy. As you guys know, that P. Diddy and Jay-Z and Beyonce have been this trio of all over the internet. It's so much drama just happening. And the internet, if there wasn't something that Beyonce, Jay-Z didn't do, the internet wouldn't talk about it, right? But the internet keeps saying that Beyonce and Jay-Z, Beyonce, Jay-Z, they are connected to P. Diddy, and there's so much stuff that's gonna come out. Now, Jaguar claimed that Jay-Z and Beyonce, they weren't the best couple. She has actually known Beyonce and Jay-Z personally, and that Beyonce and Jay-Z, they haven't been actually that power couple, best couple that you see on the internet. It's actually the opposite that she's mentioned in the interview. And the couple's lawyers have sent a request, quote unquote, to remove the statement, but it only raised more questions, especially since a cop known for investigation for hip-hop scenes thinks Jay-Z might be including it in the P. Diddy list. Now, speaking on Piers Morgan's show, Jaguar has claimed that Jay-Z and Beyonce are not good people, and they've kept this big secrets for many years since they've started to date. And following the interview, Jay-Z and Beyonce have demanded that Piers Morgan removed Wright's statement, labeling them as false statements, and Morgan complied, acknowledging the sensitivity in the situation. The lawyer, this is so crazy, guys. So the lawyer who Tupac's parents hired to kind of figure out why Tupac is not with us today, why he passed away, so all this stuff. And then later, Beyonce and Jay-Z hired the same lawyer that Tupac's parents hired. Oh my goodness, guys, this is so crazy, because you guys all know that Tupac and P. Diddy, P. Diddy didn't do good to Tupac, and Tupac family wanted to figure it out, got the lawyer, and then later in years, lawyer decided to work with Beyonce and Jay-Z to protect them, which is so crazy because they are involved in this. And that's why a lot of questions have raised, and that's why they've been, on the media just talking about these couples. And the lawyer, who was Tupac's lawyer, protecting Beyonce, Jay-Z, asked TMZ and Piers Morgan to remove all the interviews. He stated that there's rumors and there's nonsense, and this is one step further, quote. He told TMZ this is a formal and pointed accusation of something. So, something not good. So they have asked to remove all this media because they will be in trouble. So the show, TMZ, and Piers Morgan would be in trouble. Piers also explained why he invited Jaguar to the show. Quote, the reality of the modern world is that pretty much everybody had a platform as long as they have something to say that other people want to hear. Ooh! And he argued that, quote, that's why we invited Jaguar Wright on to be interviewed, that people making these claims have an audience with or without the show like mine. Now you guys know Piers Morgan, he will say it all. He gets all of these artists that are also not afraid to speak out, and he is not scared. He wants to speak out the truth. He is that one of the shows where the truth people will find out. Now, Jaguar did not mention earlier, because you guys know that P. Diddy was out there living his life, and anything could have happened to her, and I completely understand. I mean, she did mention it in the secretive way, about all these situations that was happening and trying to speak out in a nicer way. But because now that P. Diddy was caught, now she's straight up saying the truth, and people need to believe her. Now, a lot of people on the internet do not believe her, which is, so crazy. And it's like, so here's the quote from the comments. Quote, Jaguar isn't the only music personality to question Jay-Z Beyonce's relationship aimed at Diddy's controversy. Rapper Lord Jamar thinks Jay-Z is linked to Diddy. He said, quote, I will say that Jay-Z, he was doing, I like that. He was more quiet about it. He told our Dialogue podcast that he called Jay-Z's relationship with Beyonce not normal. I mean, there's so many celebrities that have been trying to say that these couples, they're doing something not good with P. Diddy. They're, trying to rule the world. How Beyonce says, girls rule the world, but it's actually Beyonce, Jay-Z, and P. Diddy rule the world. And, Beyonce, what's so weird about it is Beyonce was 19 when she started to date Jay-Z, and he was 31 years old. You guys, I mean, hey, I'm not judging anybody who's, dating at such a young age, but a lot of people have said that's not normal. And even Jamar added that rapper Foxy Brown also dated the Rock National founder when she was 16 and he was 25. Many fans also are suspicious about, this past relationship with Aaliyah. Now, Diddy's ex-bodyguard has, exposed him. Jean Deal recently revealed at that point Diddy disliked Jay-Z so much that was trying to get J. Rule to go at Jay-Z back in the early 2000s. But one time he said that Diddy went to see Jay-Z, where the rappers connected, and they laughed and joked, and until that day, they have became best friends. Now, Ice Cube, we all know Ice Cube, has released an evidence of Jay-Z and Beyonce working with P. Diddy. Not a good business. And, we all know Ice Cube. He's not the type of guy to be hiding something. He would always speak on these artists. And also, speaking of artists that speak out, Snoop Dogg. Oh man, I love Snoop Dogg. This guy is living his own life, and Snoop Dogg also mentioned that, quote, I don't know who to trust in this industry anymore. I love all their music, but when the record isn't playing, he doesn't know who's behind that door, you guys. So what he meant by that is, yeah, he appreciates everybody's music, everybody's work of art. But behind the music industry, those people are not the best. So Snoop Dogg just took a step back. He said, hey, we can work on something, we can collaborate, but I'm just gonna step back and, live my life and, basically, yeah, that's what he's meant. Now, here's another thing, because Jaguar is actually saying the truth, because, if somebody would go, try to get her, they can't, because the situation, lawsuit, and, P. Diddy getting sued is an open, conversation, and everybody knows, and it's kind of like you wouldn't go for her right now. Like if she did say something like a truth back in the day, obviously she would be on the next in the list, like Michael Jackson, Tupac, Biggie, all these artists, Left Eye, Aaliyah. And actually Beyonce and Jay-Z were very, surprised, and they were very not happy with her, and they did speak out on the Instagram that there's so many things going on that it's getting annoying at this point. That's what they've said. But now these comments are, all these fans' comments keep going. And one of the comments said, quote, Jaguar Wright is telling the truth, laughing emoji. Definitely that stuff adds up. With another person saying, Jaguar is entirely credible. She will end up giving her life for the truth because they're out to silence her. Everything she has said since and is slowly being revealed as a truth. On the show Street Stars, she's given just enough info for everyone to put pieces together. Whew, this girl is spicy. She's out to get these trouble couple. And the last comment that I've got, quote, I say few Jaguar interviews and she had my attention. Just like a wild reality TV show content. Then I saw her throw her son's ashes and rub them on her face and asked the YouTube to stop recommending me this type of content. She's not all there, but she is, this girl is an industry short-lived, in my opinion. She's stayed connected in her own way, and she's forever, been truth to her interviews. Not a lot of people, I understand, not a lot of people like Jaguar Wright, but what she says really does connect with P. Diddy, Jay-Z, and Beyonce, and it's just so much information. And you know what, guys, I want to know your opinion and your thoughts, and do you really think that everything is starting to connect more and more? I want you guys to comment and let me know, because I want to hear your thoughts. And hey, if you want to hear more of this tea, watch more of our Daily Break TV, and I'll see you guys in the next video with more juicy tea. Peace.